Assalamu alaikum and greetings. My name is Shua and I am here with a very special person for me and I think for our community. We would like to know who Raana is, her full name, and what do you do?
Well, I was, my given name was Rashid Minhas. I've had two careers in my life. I used to work as a teacher, and then somehow, fate got me towards IT. And
IT.
Okay. IT. So I work in technology now.
How do you identify yourself?
I think I identified myself as a Pakistani, just a Pakistani for a very long time. But I've lived in this country over a long period of time, and this country, the United States has given me a lot as well. So I'm certainly a Pakistani American, I would say now, because I've worked here for over 30 years. But Pakistan is a part of me I can never forget, never will, till I die.
Do you visit Pakistan?
Yes, almost every year, and sometimes twice a year.
How do you see freedom? Like, what's your take on freedom? Like, how would you say what
I
freedom
was,
is?
raised in Pakistan. I was born in Pakistan, and I was raised by very patriotic parents. And they were, I'm the first generation Pakistani, basically. And hearing stories from them about how they used to live in India and they had to move to Pakistan, even though they're originally from the Pakistan side, but at that time my father was posted in India. And, it was only India at that time anyway. So, and they traveled at the time of partition with my oldest sister, who was only 6 months old. And so the hardship that they went through at that time, but also the kind of life that they lived when they were younger, and the kind of discrimination that they saw. I remember my mother telling me this, that telling all of us this, they used to tell us stories how it was for them. And she would say that, when we were kids, we used to tease other girls. And we would go and touch them. And then they would say we have to go and bathe at home because now we are not pure anymore, to purify ourselves. So that's how they were treated in that culture. And so we began to appreciate freedom and what we were given when Pakistan was created, because, that's how we were raised. And my brother Rashid, I remember him telling us as children that you have to respect your elders, and we have to give back to our parents, and we have to give back to our country, because it has given us so much, back. But I think because our parent ingrained that love for country and the appreciation of freedom, and we're very fortunate. Very fortunate, our generation, extremely fortunate. We got the best education, and of course we were even more privileged because we were given good education, and so I'm so ever grateful for what I got from Pakistan. Very indebted, and that indeed is freedom, that we were able to, they were able to educate us. As a girl, I was driving at 17. There were no inhibitions
in Pakistan
at that time. Yes. So it was fairly safe in those days. But
I would like to go back. So you were saying that when the girls touched your mother when they were younger, that those girls had to go and purify themselves. That's the discrimination against the Muslims. Yes. Okay. Just to be making sure that
I don't want to name the girls' religion.
Yeah, of course. But you're obviously, that's how my father migrated, so I'm very much familiar. So I just wanted to make clear that when we were talking about it. So.
I remember my mother's being so proud that, I had a 6-month-old daughter, and when we came to Pakistan, we went to see Quaid-e-Azam, and my 6-month-old waved at Quaid-e-Azam. So she used to tell us stories. So
that's so nice. Have you ever questioned that patriotism or the love that your parents instilled in you and your brother, whom we will shortly talk
I never
about.
questioned that, never. But I do sometimes when I see young men dying, and I know what it is to lose a brother or a young son. It does make me question, you know, war for sure.
War, yeah.
And just the hatred to kill human beings killing each other is a kind of I don't understand that.
So, well, we have been talking about your brother. Why don't we just come to him? That you said Rashid, so he's just not any other Rashid. He is Rashid Minhas, Shaheed Rashid Minhas, who I think all Pakistanis know, and I hope the next generation, the younger generation, also knows. And I'll make sure that through my platform it is known as much as I can. But I would love everybody to talk to their younger ones that this is we have an honor to be sitting with Raana, who is you are the younger sister. So please tell us how young were you?
So I've we have 3 older sisters, then Rashid, and then I was after Rashid.
Okay.
And then we have 2 younger twin
so you were
brothers.
next to Rashid.
Yeah, I was next to. So I grew up basically among 3 boys, right? 2 younger than me, 1 older than me.
That's nice.
Thankfully, the older one was very gentle and very kind.
Okay. Do you have relationship with your younger ones?
Yes.
Okay.
But I was very tough because I
Were
grew
you?
up
Between them, huh?
I was between 3 boys, but they used to play cricket with me.
Okay.
They would make me the fielder.
Only the fielder, huh?
Yeah.
Do the other work.
Yeah, but when, obviously Rashid was my brother, and when the first thing that, somebody mentions, his name is the trauma that we went through when we lost him. Of course, that was extremely painful, and I think we shared that among us as a family, my cousins, my siblings, my parents, but also his course mates who were in the Air Force. So we really bonded with them for a very, very long time. He was really young, but was extremely sensible. And as I said, he would tell us, that we should respect our parents. He encouraged us, the younger ones.
And he was very young when he
was
20, right?
20
That's
years
what I remember.
and 6 months. Yeah, so
What we have read about him. Do you have his pictures that we can see later?
Yes.
So we will go around. I'll show you the beautiful garden that we have. Some of her specialities. I don't know if you're a good cook, so maybe we'll show you the utensils and stuff. But no, you can't eat. But and of course, if she has some pictures, we would love to see those. But so tell any fond memory with your brother. Anything that you cherish and think about and.
There's so many memories, I remember he respected elders a lot, and he would. I remember I'm sitting at my mom's bed and पैर दबाते हैं
हाँ
मम्मी के पैर दबाते
अच्छा
and so those were when you see your older siblings do some things like that, that's a lesson learned for younger ones. That how he respected and loved his elders. It could be, he would give rides to my khalas. He would pick them up.
The compassionate heart, huh?
Very compassionate. Loved to have family around him. And at a very young age, he appreciated life. He lived it to the fullest. That's why I think we always as sisters felt that he had so much to live for, so his sacrifice was indeed big.
It is a big.
He had a lot to live for. He was a happy person, always smiling, very affectionate, very generous.
Beautiful eyes, I would say.